man. What's going on, y'all? It's your guys here at Deadass the podcast coming at you live right now. So right now we got Kels in the building, we got Shells in the building.
You already know.
We got Knees in the building.
I'm here, you feel me?
Jacob Bain in the building, Big Bangs, nigga.
Ooh, I like it. You might be in URL.
Here I come.
So today's a special episode, man. We coming at y'all with just this new vibe, man. We want all of y'all to engage. Let us know what's going on, man. We answering questions. We getting Liddy in the building. Dang.
How's this possible?
No, it's because it's picking up the audio on both ends. So
You gotta mute yours. Yeah, mute it.
You what? How?
The fucking volume on the side.
That's what
It's
he
a side
meant.
gun.
Hey, what a good start, yo. What's a good start, yo.
Golly.
It was on and off.
All right, so we good now. We good now.
Oh, y'all gotta mute yours.
Shut the
Neither
fuck
you
up.
gotta mute it.
Yo, that's just so
Oh
we
my
don't.
God, neither
We
we
had
don't
some
hear it.
technical
I can't
difficulties.
fucking-
but we back in the
Mind
building.
your
We back in the building.
business. Mind your business. Okay,
where's
don't
Jay
worry
at?
about what my
Where's
phone
Jay
got
at on the
going on.
live?
That's all
Jay
right.
is.
I see Shell.
I see Kelly.
I see Kelly. I see Neither. Where Jay
It's all
at?
good.
There he
This is
is.
bestie time.
Oh shit.
Feel me? Gang, gang.
She gonna
Bang,
put it right
bang,
back to her
nigga.
too in 3
We're
seconds.
on the
Lisa live.
iPhone 11.
On the podcast
Brand
right
new.
now.
She got that new
Baby.
shit.
Going either or.
Going either or.
They see the
Period.
shirt?
Period.
Ooh.
Time for a white.
Ooh.
Different. Nigga.
What?
Ooh.
All right, they
So we
playing.
having
They
way too
playing.
much fun, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
yeah.
we starting off this 100th episode, man. We coming
Yeah.
at y'all with
I
good
told you.
vibes, man. So we've been setting up polls for the last 2 weeks now, just having all of y'all come at us with some different questions, man. Just get really creative. So some of y'all got some really good questions. Something's going to
Some
spark up some
others
little
aren't.
controversy, you know what I'm saying? That's
the
on
questions
Nisa's
weren't
corner.
good.
But hey, that's what we here for, man. We here for y'all.
Y'all ready
this
for me
time.
to get petty? Real fuck. Just kidding. I'm not gonna get petty.
Hey,
I'm
she ain't joking, nigga. She ain't joking. She ain't joking, man.
Alright.
She ain't
Greetings,
joking.
greetings, everybody. Greetings.
So we gonna set this off, man. First of all,
Shows. Relax.
What?
Because you're talking and we're all recording, so you can't don't respond to
let's
people.
get to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, let's get to it.
So what we're gonna do, man?
Yeah.
We're gonna answer the questions that y'all already sent to us, and so whatever you guys got live for us right now, man, we'll go right into it. But let's just start it off, man, from C Body 99.
See, body.
Wait.
Oh, that's Chris
Should
Brody.
we
I know
be
him.
naming people out?
Yes.
I mean, hey, it's a
Give him
question.
a shout out.
Yeah, shout out
I
C
know,
Body
all right,
for
never mind. I see
actually
the-
engaging with us.
Forget about the ulterior
That's
motive.
So-
C. Bodie. I guess
C. Bodie.
I know that's
C.
the
Bodie.
homie.
All right, my bad, bro. So you asked, how do y'all stay motivated? That's a broad question. I like that. How do
You
stay
started
motivated?
off since you asked it.
I mean, shoot, I'm asking all the questions.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's the,
How do y'all stay
that's the
motivated?
postmaster right there.
Postmaster.
Yeah.
Postman. No, how you stay motivated, man? It's just like positive affirmations. You wake up every day, you just got these goals that you got to hit. So you just make every moment of your time worthwhile. So if you get up and you know, hey, this is what you got to do, what you got to fulfill in the day, man. That's really what stays motivated, man. Keeping the marathon going too.
It's a fact.
Keeping that strong mentality, man. Don't be broken down by small things, man. Because one setback is like a major shot forward, man. So
That's a fact.
That's just my piece on staying motivated, man. I appreciate the question. How about you, Nisa?
Oh, I'm reading the reading the questions that I got lost.
So how you stay motivated?
understand.
I stay motivated because this is what I want to do. Like I want to eventually have a format in front of everyone where I can just talk my shit. And be heard and, and vibe. So I like it. I like how comfortable we all are, and it's given us a lot more production experience, I would say, and a lot more production kickback that I'm not used to in my regular life. So it's a lot of lessons that you learn and a lot of good energy. I get put onto a lot of music while being
That's a fact.
here. So
Yeah, it's
you
always
feel me?
different vibes. I really
Yeah.
appreciate that, yeah. So what's going on, Shells?
All right, what motivates me to do the podcast? Just talking, man. It's therapeutic. It gets my shit off my chest. Everybody knows I'm an introvert, so I don't talk too much, but I talk when I come here.
Hey, we introverted brothers,
And
my nigga. We got it.
Real shit. And, just talk about the music, man. That's what keeps me motivated, the music. That's what got me here. That's what's going to keep me here.
Fact.
So
Yeah, Bodie, I see you, bro. It's a great question, by the way.
100%.
All y'all had great points, man. Piggyback off of all those. Yeah, I just want to.
That's right.
Like, at the end of the day, I
You said
want
same.
my time on Earth to, like, mean something. You know what I mean? So, we built this platform in order for us to get exactly, what we had on our minds out, also to entertain people, create content and all this, and eventually build an empire in order to, feed others and all that. So that's really what motivates me, like keep it a stack. Like linking up with y'all every week, it's always a great time. Like you said, it's therapeutic. We talk shit, we have fun, we laugh. The Kobe episode, we cry, you know what I mean? We go through so many ranges of emotions together every week, you know what I mean? And that's what motivates me to keep on going. And also, all y'all that tune in and all that and give us this feedback, constructive criticism and all that 1,000% keeps me going.
Well, that's a big boost,
Shit
man.
talking,
Big boost.
OD. And we ain't stopping either.
Nah.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you say her name. I don't want to butcher her shit. You feel me?
Susie Voyagin said, how much do you love your bestie Sue?
Sue.
I love my best friend Sue.
She said, I love you, Sue.
I do. I love Sue. I do everything with her. We're actually in business with each other. Shout out to Avedan and Voyagin label. If y'all want any custom clothes, go ahead, check it out. The link is definitely all over my page. I definitely always post it on Deadass. So the podcast, it's beautiful wear for women as well as custom jackets, hats, whatever you need for men and women. So it's a little bit of something for everyone. So yes, I love my bestie Sue. To the death of me.
Oh, so y'all in cahoots.
Should I?
That's what's going on.
That's exactly what that was.
Let's not get petty too soon. We're going to save that question.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. You read them off.
I want to know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Postmaster Jack.
All right, so
it's the same person.
Yeah, so her friend asked again. She's like, "How do you guys keep consistency?" Ooh, that's a good question. How do we keep consistency?
Oh man, that's difficult, man.
That's a hard question because
because number one, life happens. So
boom.
Certain things occur in life that you can't stop, especially when you come to 4 people who are trying to build every week. So there's always a monkey wrench
shit going on.
Yeah, to be thrown in. Everybody has their own stuff going on. Family stuff happens. Health stuff happens.
Exactly.
So it is difficult to get us all, in one place a lot of the time. But
we make it work.
Exactly.
It's very in hand with Chris's question, what keeps us motivated and all that. Mm-hmm. We're consistent because we're motivated to be here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I look forward to talking to y'all every week and creating content and getting everybody in on it. So that's definitely what, at least to me,
no, 100%. That's it's all reciprocated over here, bro. 100%.
I think we're all in agreement that sometimes life happens, but you kind of got to put as much as you can to a certain extent. You got to put life aside when it comes to something that you really want to do. And I think that's what makes us consistent because we genuinely love being in here together. So that's what keeps us going, and that's what keeps us wanting to do it as much as we can each week. As consistent as possible. Of course, holidays come up, life comes up. Sometimes there's days that we have the time for and we don't, but we try to make it once a week. Maybe not always on the same day, but for the most part, we're in the studio Wednesdays or Thursdays, and we make sure we put something out on Friday. And if not, we try to put content out for you guys because not only for ourselves but for the people that watch us, we want to be consistent for you guys.
Stay up to date with shit.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So we never lacking on our days off, man.
These are great questions. I said, God damn.
All right, so the next one we coming at you.
She had that answer written out already.
So Amanda asked, "Are you single and looking?" So I'm just gonna make that general for everybody, but we know certain circumstances.
Are we going down the line?
Yeah,
so Jay,
let's go down. Since it's Valentine's Day,
it might as well start with me. I'm old. I'm single. I'm single.
Oh, he's single. Damn, Zaddy.
But I'm not on no prowling shit. So you
prowling?
Hey, nah,
you ready to mingle like a Pringle? Ooh, wait a second.
I got some cute followers.
Hey, you're going to drop some presents off like Chris Kringle?
I want to Zill.
Y'all screenshot that right now. That's Jay.
That boy's single. Yeah. He ready to mingle, ladies,
Yeah,
hit the line. I'll drop the tag. You feel me? Whatever you need.
That's Jay Kringle in the building.
We will provide.
This nigga said Jay Kringle.
Jay Kringle.
So, hey, it's on you. All right. Hey, she's single. She's single.
Because ain't nobody good enough for me. Okay, that's it.
Hey, check all the comments on her photos.
What was the question?
You the one that said it.
Are you single and looking?
I am single, very single. But no, I actually am not looking. That's like super typical, but I really am not looking right now. I've been into getting my shit together as far as getting everything I want career-wise set in, and also I just don't have I feel like right now a lot of people are there to waste time, so I'm not really here to get my time wasted. So right now I'm focusing on myself. I got a lot of shit that I still want to get together. I got a lot of goals that I want to meet, and I feel like if I'm trying to be in a relationship and be around other people and please someone else, I'm not gonna put full focus on myself. So right now I'm focused on myself.
I see you at
But if you gonna
Cheesecake
get into it,
with some
man, match
dude
your
the other day,
energy,
man.
bro.
You ain't seen me nowhere because I don't eat at cheesecake on dates.
Niggas,
We
you ain't
Okay.
see me nowhere.
That's the
nigga.
first time she
Talking
tried
about-
this shit.
Nigga said, don't watch
got
me, watch
Carfax.
TV, all right?
Don't watch me. Watch TV, okay?
You know
Worry
I
about
see
yourself.
No, actually, that's real fat, man. If y'all see me out somewhere, y'all ain't see me, all right?
Yeah, word.
Y'all ain't seen
We
me.
don't exist. You seen the
That's
ghost.
someone that
Like
look like
Meth
me,
said,
you know?
if you leave me and you see me, better act like you don't know me. So I ain't got no exes, I ain't got no old booze, no nothing. It's all me.
Yo, how sick would you be? But like, yo, what's good? They just like,
Well, I mean, I mean, her shit though.
I don't act like I don't know people when I don't know them.
come on, cheesecake.
All right,
Don't
so,
do that.
Kelly.
You know what?
Why you gotta fight
Are
with
you
me at
single?
cheesecake?
I've been happily taken for quite some time. Nah, man.
Hey,
Oh,
shout out
I
to
mean,
shout out to
commitment.
Christina.
Shout out to
Christina, the
from
homie.
the building. Nah,
Word,
man,
word.
she here in
Big
spirit.
She was co-producing
Oh,
when we was on recording in Kelly House.
That's a fact.
Word.
She was
yo.
co-producer.
That was mad love in there, man. Mad love.
Love of my life. Says, the love of my life. Lummel.
Today is actually my 54th month anniversary.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Wait,
say
what is that? That's like
Fuck my head up.
kids. You know when you gotta
It's
count the
6
kids.
more
you-
months until 5 years.
right here, Fabio.
Hey, mine
y'all
nigga.
Fabio foreign right now?
Longevity,
Y'all Fabio
nigga.
foreign?
Where's the
She right
ring?
behind y'all niggas.
Where's the ring, my guy? Is it coming?
When the money comes,
time.
the ring will come.
Hey, it's on live now. It's on Carfax.
When the money
She gonna be like,
comes.
I remember the 100th episode.
Your ass said when the money comes, now the money here.
She's
Where's my ring
recording
at?
this right now.
We were
Like,
talking this way before the episode started.
Oh, okay. Well, now it's like too tentative for it.
oh, and Valentine's Day's right there? Oh,
shit,
wait.
yeah.
Ooh, what do y'all got planned for Valentine's Day since you got the long-term booze?
It's a nice little dinner.
Yeah, same here. Because we both work. We both get out a little late.
I think,
But over the weekend, though,
he said,
tryna-
good in the hood.
Oh, no,
guys.
we're going Saturday. I'm not doing shit on Friday.
Yeah.
Everywhere's going to be packed. Nigga.
Yo, Chris
It
cooked
ain't
this
no
fire.
holiday.
Yo,
Yeah.
Chris cooked this fire
Damn.
steak last year. She's like, we're going to do it again. I'm like, you ain't got to say no more, man.
Nick said, I'm going to prepare the table.
I'm in. That's it.
I'm going to wash the
I'm
dishes.
gonna do all the dishes.
All that shit,
I told her I
nigga.
want everything zenned out. We gon' light some
Mad candles?
candles.
Oh, yeah. That's
You
what
may
you
not
need.
want to take a bubble bath. I'm gonna run that bitch for you anyway. Like it don't just
Yeah,
dip
squeeze
a
it.
toe in. Just use it. That's it.
Entertain me.
Just
We
splash on
gonna
your face.
dim the lights. Know what I mean? Make it real comfortable. And then we gonna go from there. Know what I mean?
Here we are, all alone in this room.
The shit comes up and it just like moves around like he did on the.
I'm tight.
Oh my god. Hey.
All right, so we got King James 19 or 019. He's got a two-part question. My bad, thing. I'm butchering these niggas shit.
019.
So he's like, who's the best rapper? That's the first question.
Right.
So, and then the second one, why is it Royce? Why is it
See?
Royce?
All right. Now I can answer this.
He's
All right.
about to drop too, by the way.
Yes, allegory. I was listening to shit earlier today. He got like 4 tracks leaked. That shit's fire.
The shit with West Side Gun.
West Side Gun. The shit with Benny too.
They literally looped like
Nigga,
two bars.
I love that fucking song, bro. I listened to that song only for West Side's verse.
Bro.
Deadass. I love
that nigga,
bro.
boy.
I love Royce the 5'9" for like decades. I only listened to that song for West Side Gun verse.
What was it? Wasn't your aim something like that back in the day?
Oh yeah, Royce 2005 9.
You don't know these people? You don't know Griselda?
Oh, expose her.
Nah, I exposed myself. I wrote it in there. I didn't know who it
This
was.
live?
It was
got
written
hot eyes.
prematurely.
That's you.
But you know what? No. Because she said before she gets put on to new music all the time. This is good.
I did. I gave y'all that. Y'all put me onto some new
See, this
music
is
a
how it
lot.
is. This is how it
And I
occurs.
always listen.
You're seeing this
Exactly.
organically right
It's
now.
a learning curve.
But you were saying Royce.
Royce is arguably the best because That nigga getting better.
No, it's true.
It is, yeah.
That nigga gets better
It's just
every
the way
time.
he delivered that.
I can't. I know, right?
Not anticlimactic.
Yeah, every album he been dropping, like you said, he just gets better, bro. Like the rap's always on point. Like he writes songs. Like he just been through so much shit, and he's still like
The shit he
rapping
produced
top
for
10.
Eminem.
Out of nowhere, he's like, yeah, I learned how to produce. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
20th year of my career, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? He's dope. He's dope. But of all time, it's Jay. Stop playing. Stop playing. We can have this beautiful
that's who the
conversation.
best
Wait. Which Jay?
Oh, you want to talk about eras? All of them. All of them.
Any nigga that came out rapping with Jay,
Hawaiian Sophie, all that.
Jay Cobain. Hey, free game, nigga. Nah,
I was
joke.
gonna say Jay Electronica.
Ooh, we gotta wait.
Shit. Do we?
We gotta wait.
All right. So, Nisa, who was the best rapper, and why is it Race to 5'9"?
I have a follow up.
It is
question to
not
this.
because I do not know him.
You don't know Royce Orgelselder? Okay.
We
What about
gonna put
Shady
you on.
Records?
Just
Benny the Butcher.
Have you heard of Shady Records?
I know Benny.
So you know what,
member.
1/3.
I just probably don't know them all singing. Like I know Benny, but I don't know
West Side
everyone
Gun got
singing
that
exactly.
very distinct ass voice, man. That nigga is
Like I probably heard music by everyone, but I just haven't looked into it. So
Yeah.
no, they're not on my top list
Of
of
course,
rappers. But damn,
Damn, that's a hard question.
it is a hard question. There's a lot of rappers with a lot of
go
different
to the
styles.
the first person you thought. 21 Savage.
Actually, if I was gonna say somebody, if it was gonna be that style, it would be Dolph, Young Dolph.
You
I love Young Dolph. I really do. So I'm gonna give him that. If we're gonna go like gangster rap, I'm gonna say Dolph.
of all time?
It didn't say of all
Let her
time. It just
answer,
says the
man.
best rapper.
We got other questions.
That was gonna be-
That's her
Of
answer.
current time. Let's not do all time because we're gonna be sitting here for 45 minutes.
nah.
We have a
But
podcast.
Boy,
current
boy.
of
We spoke
current
about
time
this.
that I like, if we're gonna go like gangster rap, like rap, I like Dolph, and I respect him because he came up by himself. He's independent.
Dolph
and he
be
always
talking
has
that
been.
shit.
And he be talking that shit.
Word.
Anybody get shot soon?
No, I don't think so.
I saw a video of him, was it like in the back of a Maybach, counting mad money and shit? Somebody fucked somebody's girl and made a...
I mean, that sounds like every rapper.
I'm like every rap song.
It might have
That's the
been Dolph.
fucking.
It might have been somebody else. I don't know, but
In the back of the Maybach? Jay?
just mad.
They said our
cash
live
coming
sounds
out.
weird right now.
Probably the echo.
Yeah, because we're in the
Why is
same
it
room.
echoing?
We're both
Oh.
streaming.
Yeah,
Two different streams.
It's two different streams, so we pardon all the
Because we're in the
little
same
technical difficulties.
You
and shit.
might, we might have to cut off the double and just keep the singles. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
like let me go live.
Or not yell.
So
That's
the
Because somebody said it was fine earlier, but I guess when you start yelling, it picks up on both.
Oh yeah, that's
well,
true. So
y'all
we'll
let
keep
us
it
know
solid.
right now if the audio's conflicting, and then we'll fix it.
Well,
Is
we
the
engaging
echo
with y'all
good?
anyway, so y'all gotta let us know what's happening. This is for y'all.
That's a big fact.
So do we have to whisper now?
Oh, Jesus.
ASMR episode.
That means Nisa's going to leave.
That's my shit. I always wanted to start
Yo.
a YouTube channel for ASMR, but I felt like I would just be weird.
Do that
like
shit. You understand how many followers you get
Word.
mad quick?
from
She
like
gonna do a fans
ASMR.
only for ASMR.
Because just being yourself in ASMR would be fucking hilarious. Look at this guy.
I'm hilarious. So
And
like
that's what I'm saying.
me doing ASMR would be funny as fuck, but I've been dying. I really have wanted to try a YouTube channel of doing ASMR. I watched this one girl and she organizes everything to where she like eats, but it's all the same color.
That's
and I've
weird.
been dying to it isn't weird. It's strategic and
So-
it's talent.
So she gets like random blue stuff and she just eats
Word.
them.
No, she like makes blue
Blueberries.
stuff. Like she'll get
she
like blue
makes them. That's
macaroons or like whatever, or she'll make blue stuff. But it's cool. It's really cool, and I've been wanting to do it. So if we do an episode in ASMR,
I was about to say that. Y'all trying to do it.
Hey, do it next week.
He's like, when,
reel that
When
shit
am I
in. I know I'm catching
do
fish
whatever
behind
you
my
want.
back. That's how you catch a big fish.
See your
I don't know, but you already ASMR. You got like
Clearly, I don't fish. I don't
It's
fish.
all right. We gonna take her fishing.
gonna
man. We gonna
lasso.
listen to Griselda and fish.
Griselda on the boat. Wait,
Next question, please.
everybody answered? Jay answered?
Yeah, I did. I said no answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The cop out. Got you.
All right. So
What's the point of you being on the podcast if you can't answer the fucking question?
listen, that's a hard fucking
Nisa
question.
gave an answer.
Listen.
That's a fact.
All right, you know, Jay-Z, we leave it at that. There we go. Yeah, see, I'm a basic nigga now, right? Everybody in the chat, basic nigga. All right, so I am Danny Sanchez asks why Republicans
You,
and
Danny.
Democrats so
Why
far
are you
away
saying
from
your
each other.
piece so hard?
on human issues.
Oh, because he doesn't have the pop filter. That's why. That's why it sounds so crazy.
You see how she be coming for my neck, bro?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Republicans and
Stop
Dominican.
touching the microphone.
Shut up.
Jesus
Why,
Christ. They hear that.
I'm gonna ask
Tell
it
me what
again.
to do.
So why are Republicans and Democrats so far away from each other on human issues?
That's a deep question.
I know, man. My boy Danny Sanchez got real deep.
It's because both of their end games are
Say pop, don't
polar
forget to smoke.
opposites.
Go ahead.
Intermission.
It's not intermission.
Well, nobody's saying nothing, so intermission.
He's putting his pop filter
I
on
know.
so he can stop popping all his damn words.
I'm a rapper.
Republicans, Democrats.
Nah.
Yeah, there ain't no P in Democrats. man.
I know, but it sounded like you added a P in everything you said. Damn. Ka.
I don't know. It's just conflicting sides. Everybody's always on different.
I don't have an answer. to
I
that.
think their
On different
goals are the same, but their routes are opposite. I think they both had the same goals, both parties.
Just their way about
Self-service.
going about it is different.
Self-service is
Yeah.
what it all is. It's just how they appear to the public.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And one is always trying to bash the other. It can never be,
Like, hey, we
Yeah.
agree with
in the
you.
middle.
Truly
You know what I
Both
mean?
partisan.
still
Or-
sounds funky.
Huh?
Nobody said it sounds better now.
I mean,
Oh,
maybe
sure.
they just don't have to say it. Maybe they just actually like, hey, bet it's working.
Yeah, I'm about to say no complaints is better than a complaint.
Fuck it.
Well, Danny
But it-
Sanchez, that shit was
Yeah, shout out to Danny, man.
That was a good question. Trying to keep the people woke with this politics and shit.
But to go on top of that, do y'all think it'll change anytime soon?
I mean, they didn't impeach this motherfucker, so no.
I think it's interesting that at least for and we're not gonna go all into this, but I think it's interesting at least now, like today, there isn't like a leading Democratic Party member, but you know Trump is leading in the whole Republican thing. I don't think I've seen that since at least in my adult life. I haven't seen that. Usually it's like one Democrat versus one. You know what I mean? Like the titans in a party, and that's not happening right now.
There.
I think
I think they just showed the polls.
every presidency, whether it be a Democratic president or a Republican president, we go through the same issue. So like you said, Joes, they have common goals. They just go about it differently. So and especially like the outsiders' views, liberals, all that, like everyone's going to have their own input on it. So we all look at it like it's a different situation. But it's been our whole lifetime of not just our lifetime, but everyone's lifetime, the people before us, that we've had this back and forth with politics. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know. It's all
disclaimer,
fucked. All
I'm
politics are fucked.
Not a political nigga.
Me either. None of us
Disclaimer,
are.
I don't
so.
think any of us.
Disclaimer.
But you be politicking.
Oh, I mean, when
Oh.
y'all
Yeah,
don't
you
see
not-
me out, I be politicking. That's why I say mind your business when y'all see me outside.
Mind your
word.
business.
I'm politicking.
All right, so we got a shout out OJD in the building, man. He said favorite
OJ
thing
Dizzle.
to do in Florida: go to Miami,
Y'all know
go to the
Miami.
beach. I'm in
You a
Miami.
basic bitch.
Hey, listen, I'm from Miami, so I always got to go back.
I haven't been to the beach in a minute. I miss the beach.
trying to think
Clearly,
of-
we haven't been to the beach in a long time.
I'm trying to think of a Florida thing that I do.
What I mean,
Kodak box.
It could be a thing that you do in Florida. It could be a podcast.
Right?
that's your favorite. That's the hey. There you go.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
that's the
think.
favorite thing to do in Florida. Be on this podcast.
Oh,
I think he means
nah.
activity.
Disney Springs.
Yeah, no,
I like Disney Springs.
Disney
Going out
Springs
there
is cool.
catching a movie at the dine-in theater at Disney Springs.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's pretty
Sometimes, sometimes wind down could be a vibe. You know, it's like a little business casual, little drink up. It's all right.
Now they put me on the wind down like 2-3 weeks ago. I fuck with wind down, though.
It is. It's a vibe. Like
Not like you
it's a
wind down
break.
now, nigga.
Wind down. We going.
Nigga
Where
about
we
to
going
slide.
again?
Wind.
Tell me, where we going again, Nisa?
Are we going to the social?
We winding down.
Boy, yeah.
Down. What is you talking about?
Sloshing.
My favorite thing to
Half a
do
spill.
in Florida.
Just a little bit.
I don't know. I do a lot of shit, so I don't really have a favorite thing to do. But I think
What's
that
your favorite
my
Florida thing?
favorite annual thing that I like to go to would be like when they do any type of carnivals or fairs. I feel like Florida is very big on festivals and fairs and carnivals and things like that.
Fairs
so
are dope.
I
Anything to
definitely
exploit
like
the
to do.
tourists.
Yeah, I like to do things like that because it takes me back to my childhood. So yeah, I would say annually I like to at least go to one type of fair, pop-up carnival, anything like that.
Pop out at you.
That's my favorite thing about living
right,
in
bet,
Florida
bet.
is that I'm able to do that.
Yeah, I look at that question through the lens because I lived in New York for quite some time. So I had the privilege of living over there and then living over here. So when I wasn't here,
was a Florida thing. So
the things that I really miss, like not to sound corny, but it's real. Like all my like friends and family on this side. So I just love like chilling. That's why we randomly have the game nights and shit. Just have everybody through.
That's a value thing, though. That shit is.
It's a fact because we like, yo, let's all get together, Mac, chill, do what we do. Don't have to go outside, spend money. Let's just all bring in. And if everybody get crazy, you can just stay at the crib. You know what I mean?
Word.
But on top of that, also like going off of what you said, Disney Springs, yo. Like when I first came back, like Universal and all that, yo, I fuck with Universal heavy, dog. Like
Orlando is like the stomping
Halloween
grounds
Horror Nights
for
is a good
finding
dance.
shit to
that's what I'm
do
saying.
at any moment.
But that's because there's Six Flags out there, but it's not like the same. You know what I mean? Like Universal, I'm not the biggest Disney person though. Like Universal's usually it. Like we used to go to what's the Disney Springs version for Universal? City Walk.
City Walk, yeah.
Like go to City Walk, catch a vibe real quick,
Hit
do the
Bob
Fat
Marley's.
Tuesdays, Bob Marley. You know what I mean? Like a
been
little
out there?
chill
they got bad. I've been twisted at fucking City Walk.
for the low.
Wait, were you?
For the low.
Yeah, you.
For the low.
You was part of that.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We can go forward.
So continue with
That
that.
was the night.
Yeah, OJD asked another
do-
question. He said, "Your top 5 local artists list."
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go and just say, well, top 5 local. I don't really know local artists like that, so I'm definitely gonna put OJD out there, man. He's been working hard, so I'm gonna shout out to him. Molly, I'm gonna shout out to him too. He's been working with him too. My boy Lance. Like Lance Felix, but I don't know if he's changing his like thing to like Father Time or.
I know that's a dope
Grim
name.
Savage.
Run with that.
Yeah, nah, but
Lance Felix, that's a dope
he's
name.
beyond lyrical, man. This man is super tapped in, and I'm just waiting for him to finally put out a project. For those who know him, bro, I
Fire.
gotta like this man is like on a celestial plane when it comes to shit. Like I'm not even exaggerating.
Oh, that's
he's up
that's
there.
a description
Yeah,
and a half.
who else? I mean, I'm gonna put.
Where you found that word at?
Listen, I know my dictionary a little bit. So also, I'm gonna say Astro, my boy Astro. We be making music just to shit around, but he's tapped in too. He's nice. He's got a few things out. So whenever I find it, I'll put y'all on in.
You heard how
Last
how he on the low said that he make music and shit. I like how you did that. You got that little gem on him.
Listen.
He's
When
like,
when I get nice, man, I'll drop something for you.
That's how it is.
But what you talking about? Oh, last one. Dang. I don't
It don't even got to be
We'll come
five.
back to
Five
you,
is
bro.
enough.
Yeah. I'll stay at those 4, man.
I can't
Those
even think
4
of one.
on my list.
Like
All right, I'll answer.
I'm
Go
tapping
ahead.
out on this question.
Oh yeah, you got homeboys.
I
yeah.
got JD, my nigga, OG Ninja. Got the shirt. All time is
Time definitely feels different.
coming. Well, it's already out.
Yeah,
Little 4-track EP. Holla at it. It's very fucking nice.
Available on all streaming services.
Oh yeah, all fucking streaming services.
Streaming service.
My boy Rob, he draws. He's an artist.
Yeah, 1000% count that. Rob is extra nice.
Rob, my nigga. My boy Scotty Atlas that does our intro music. That's a local artist. That's been my nigga for a while.
Or shout out.
Remy, shout out to all the Overwork cats, all those artists over there, which JD is part of.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? There's somebody else that I'm missing.
Kelly waiting not to answer.
Yeah, I'm not answering this one.
He not answering.
Y'all saying all my peoples,
I mean,
man.
yeah, true.
Saying all my peoples.
Marva, he's an artist with the photographs.
With
shout out to Marva.
with the photogs.
So it's not just music artists. It's all type of artists out.
Shout out to him and
kind
Steph
of
too. They just had the anniversary. I think it's 3 years or something like that. Pardon me if I'm
Baby
wrong.
clap.
Shout out to y'all, man. Clap
Y'all
it up.
making longevity in this bitch.
Damn, y'all made me look like an
Marbles.
asshole.
But that's why I try to put it in there.
Yeah, your homegirl's the artist with the designing.
She don't
All
even
right,
know.
but
Damn.
She said, "Don't put me on the spot."
She's like,
She said, "Don't put me on the spot."
Word. So we move on to that, man. We got some of them in here. So let's see.
I have a lot of friends who make music, and that is why I prefer not to name anybody. Everyone is
Just name
great
all
in their
25
own way.
of them.
So
Yeah, no,
nah,
dude,
I ain't got the energy
No, but
for it.
that's why I don't want to
You
do
know what I
it.
mean? Like, I'm not putting nobody in a top 5
Do a private
category
live
as
and
far
just
as
name them all out.
local artists go, because everybody is growing and, everyone has potential and everyone is good. So,
And if I miss
you know
anybody,
what?
I'm
If you're
sorry.
a local artist and you want to come and you want to be seen, we are now accepting live guests.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all ready, y'all want to come, y'all want to talk a little bit about your music, let us put out a little sample. Let us know.
We'll link you
That's
in the
how
chat.
we answer
we'll talk.
that.
We'll
We're
talk.
going to link you.
So
all in the DMs.
Exactly. So we got Brian Benitez. See, I ain't butcher his shit. I just sound crazy saying these names.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it's all good, bro.
Why we let him read it off?
Fed up.
Why we let him read it off?
Tell me that's not how you say his name, though.
It's not that. Just the fact that you keep on saying I butchered his shit is blowing my mind.
Hey, Benny the Butcher, nigga, you killing it. Killing it. All right. So you said, how old were you when you learned Santa wasn't real? And how did you find out?
You know what? I never knew Santa wasn't real. I'm not gonna flex with you. I always had like this idea in my mind that he might be real. All my presents when I was growing up said Santa. Yeah. You feel me? Like,
That's
I don't know.
facts
I never
right
had proof
That's
that he's not
photographic
here. I
evidence.
just grew up and people said he wasn't around, but I never really had proof that he wasn't around. Nor did I have proof that he was. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I never had no proof. So you know what? When my kids grow up, if I do have kids, and when my kid or kids grow up, I'm gonna make them,
You gonna
Santa's
make them
real.
believers?
Yeah.
I'm spoiling my shit.
Yeah.
Like
my kids.
what's the one movie? Polar Express. That was my shit.
No.
That was a good movie.
I can't even tell
I
you.
love
I think I
Christmas
came
movies.
to a realization myself, and I was just
I
like,
never-
well,
I
when
never
they told you
believed.
the tooth fairy was real, then I found somebody just putting money underneath my damn pillow. I'm like, who the fuck?
I like how you said somebody like it wasn't your parents, like it was someone random.
No,
like,
no.
here you go, little nigga.
No, but the thing is, like, when you're like, damn, free money, all right, random niggas.
I go to fucking Jay's house. Goddamn.
Yeah. No, but I mean, when you find those things out, you're like, there ain't no how a fat man get down the chimney. You feel me? And then you know what? I realized our chimney don't work like that. It ain't just one
Suck it
straight
in,
hole.
man.
That bitch filter
You-
got
bro,
different
The
things.
fact that you had a chimney at any point.
Bro, I lived
I
in the
don't think I
projects.
ever had a chimney.
I never had a chimney, so
No, I mean-
I
Yeah,
never
I don't
even
think I-
I mean,
believed
you
the
still
I had
even
a
in the apartments
fireplace.
when they had them little fake. It's not
Bro,
even really
no,
a
not even
fireplace.
that shit, bro.
Like, yeah. So I was like,
I
fuck
lived
it.
in the projects, 13 floors, like 8 apartments on each floor. How you getting in, bro? How is this
Hey,
fat
you know they
white
got
man
hood
in my
Santas.
crib?
Somebody let him
It's
in.
hood Santas, nigga.
Oh no, they take, don't
He
give.
he took the L train.
But to answer that question, I have no clue, man. I definitely remember when I was younger, I like believed. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait, like Santa. My parents used to be, go to sleep.
I tried, but it never felt authentic.
Dude, I don't remember when I was
never
like,
had that.
Mom and Pops, I fuck with y'all.
I don't know. I think my mom made sure that she knew it was her working her ass off to make me a happy kid.
That's real. I'd rather
I'm
that.
you know?
reading this
Tell you
shit.
the truth.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm
Ain't
gonna
no
do the,
Santa.
I'm gonna do the same shit with my kids. Like, no, I bought you that shit. You know, fuck the Santa. It's me. I worked hard for that shit. I bought it for you because I love it.
Damn,
What if
she
you
ain't
just
having
walked in a Santa
imagination.
suit, but they still know it's you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Shows you just do not have the imagination. Like, okay?
I mean,
Nah,
you
man,
just,
I'm not gonna
what you
subject.
just said.
I'm not gonna subject my. Yeah, I'll do the Santa
Susie
suit
just
for my
said the
kids.
same thing. She didn't have the
you didn't do it
imagination
for your
either.
kids.
Yeah.
You didn't do it for your kids, though, right?
I mean, I'll dress up. It'll still be me, but they'll know. Hey, I'm dressed up as Santa. But Santa don't exist. But
I ain't know Santa had. What you gonna have by that time?
oh, this
dreads.
the
What you gonna
same-
get?
oh, I
You
was about
gonna,
to say,
you gonna grow this out?
I was gonna say the same shit.
Oh my god!
instead of the white joint, it's just this trash.
I mean,
My man Patches O'Houlihan in the building. Patched up like a rugby in this bitch.
Patches Hula. Oh, all right.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, so we got
Anyway.
we got the OG ninja. This nigga ass. Who eats more ass, you or Shells?
Sheldon, man.
Wait, he's directing his question to Kelly.
those two, yeah.
Not to anybody else.
No, this
Someone
part
said
of
who
the
eats
live
more
is
ass, Kelly or Shells?
Him. Look at his face.
Let me hold on. Let me look at y'all real quick.
He says that he has no proof. We actually have proof because we heard Christina say
Ooh.
that
Damn.
Kelly's graced the.
I
graced the area.
guarantee you,
I think every man
if Jen was in the building,
has done that.
Sheldon's definitely. See, look,
Have a caller.
he's definitely. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got him.
Let me look at y'all. Honestly,
yeah, you gonna look at these niggas and say, oh, who?
I am. I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna see who eats more ass, and I want to
Oh,
say
I'll raise my hand.
it's
That's me,
definitely shows. I don't know why I feel like you eat ass, but it seems like
She
it.
said
It
you go
seems
straight
like
for the
you eat
booty.
ass. It's not be exciting.
Straight for everything he said, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna let out my secret?
Hey,
Like
ain't
this-
there's nothing wrong with eating ass, okay?
Nothing wrong with it, by the way.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong
do
with
what
it.
y'all do.
If that's what makes you happy, then,
Yo, I haven't
Eat
judged
it.
Shells yet.
Oh, that's a fact.
Oh, you're. There it is.
you have
But
what?
no, he hasn't judged me.
Oh, no, we're not judging.
No, of course not.
It's an ass eating community, except I'm out of it.
I was about to say, you nasty.
I ain't eating ass. I'm not eating no ass. No.
I'm about to say, wait, what?
not.
So if you loved your man 1,000% and he was into that shit, you wouldn't do it? You love him.
All right, what if
the
you
love
said?
of your life.
What if you said? Wait.
Love of your life, nigga.
And your braces were off.
Yo, leave my braces alone. Because when I
saying,
pop out and they off, you can't stay still.
Nothing's gonna get stuck in there. I mean, you gonna be good.
Oh, I'm not. What am I eat ass with my teeth?
Maybe with your mouth.
Yeah.
Your mouth. Your teeth.
I don't think.
She give a little nibble.
Nothing is getting caught in my braces.
Bro, chill.
Would you do it?
She ain't saying
That's
no.
circumstantial. Because I don't feel. I want to say no, I wouldn't, but I don't want to lie and say no, I wouldn't. You know what I
And
mean?
then
Like
end
I'm
up
not
doing
up
it.
for
You
it.
can't predict.
I'm not open to it, and I'm not up for it in this time right now in my life at all.
You might be
In
super
no type
twisted
of
one
way.
day.
No. I don't think anything is gonna get me like messed up enough to want to eat ass. But
Oh, there you go, guys. So
She gonna walk in here with a disappointed
fellas,
face.
don't even try it.
I'm not even gonna ask no question. I'm gonna be like, I know what you did. Don't worry about it. We don't gotta talk about it.
and no time soon in my life am I gonna eat ass. But you know, if the time,
That next nigga
if
with the
it
pressure on you
happens,
now.
you know, I probably would never tell anyone. But
The
Oh,
Kevin
you tell
Gates
her.
will.
You tell on yourself.
Yeah, did we ask this one? Huh?
all right, so
what'd you say?
are we on to our last question?
I mean, yeah, it kind of dissipated after. So I mean,
You know
this
his
one's
mom-
left, and so you want to save
have
that
a
last one?
question?
Yeah,
No,
she gonna
yeah,
save
we
that
do.
last one.
Oh my god.
You already know.
Actually, all right.
All right.
Why y'all doing that?
It's not me. I didn't.
No.
I didn't even
We
notice.
had a question, actually from your friend. He
Oh yeah,
asked,
Jr. No, so man, my boy Peachy Jose in the building. He asked like, well, what's basically what advice do you have for someone just starting up their podcast?
My advice is to just get up and do it and be consistent. You can't just do it once or twice and then think that it's going to be a thing. You have to put some effort and work into it. And sometimes it sucks. Sometimes you're not in the mood, but I would just say keep pushing through. And if you really like if it's something that you really want to get into, then yes, get into it.
I was like, just micromanage your time too, to piggyback on that, and just really plan out what you have to do in the near future, because it's not everything comes with time. Everything comes with dedication to get equipment, to get the right people who stay consistent with you. It's building blocks, just like everything else. You got to put the pieces together. So you just got to keep your head on straight and just like stay focused.
I got a different answer.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. You need all the answers, man.
Learn how to be self-sufficient. Know how to do everything by yourself. Know how to master, know how to mix, know how to do 100% of everything by yourself, because you never know when you may need it. Have your own equipment just in case, because we
Shit
got
hit the
our
fan.
own shit. If the door locked on us, we can go to Kelly House and record and still put the shit out for y'all.
And it still be just as good, niggas.
Just if I miss my microphone. I need that back. I need to get that. I love that fucking microphone.
It's still there.
That shit's
Still
fire.
macking.
Yeah,
Still
but yeah,
macking.
that's my bit of advice.
What about you, Kelly?
Yes.
I mean, hey, to sum it down, to sum it down.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, they're great. No, I had one, and I fake lost it. We talking about podcasts. What are you doing? Damn, I just had another one.
Get
a
some
different
fire
one.
intro music too.
Talk amongst yourself for 2 seconds.
Sorry.
What else you gonna tell him about the podcast? Let me think. Let me think.
I
Goddamn.
mean, well, I was gonna tell him just like give him an experience from your hardships, like when you guys started, so that way he could see that it's an actual real emotion from how you started from the ground up. Because we wasn't there when it first started. You know what I mean? You had to go through and delegate with different people before you came to this. Like, yo, this is the four people squad. Like, this is Deadass Store podcast solidified. You know?
Facts. I was gonna say, I finally caught it, by the way. Do your research, man. Just listen, because before, like Shells and I, when we initially started the podcast, we were heavy podcast listeners. Like, I listened to Juan Epstein, Tax, Combat Jack, RIP. There's so many
R.I.P. Combat Jack.
Yeah, there's so many pioneers that laid, those
foundation
steps in
down.
front of us. Now, I mean, we just following in those footsteps. So it was easier for us to just sit down and have a conversation because we understood like the format and like how, like what was gonna work for us probably won't work for other people, but we understood exactly, what we needed to do. Know what I mean?
We never had like a downtime where we didn't have nothing to say. We always kept it flowing because I don't know. It just we observed it so much and we had a rapport between the both of us. So it was never like moments of silence between us where it's awkward and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So and keep in mind, like, we started, it was like a niche, like hip hop podcast. Now, I mean, we spoke about a lot of like.
Yeah, the first episode was about Damn.
You know what I mean?
Kendrick.
So, like, don't follow trends. Do your own thing as well.
Just be
know what I
authentic,
mean?
basically.
Be yourself. Know what I mean? Just because we're doing hip hop don't mean you got to do hip hop and
You
stuff.
got a fire
what I mean?
idea. Fucking do the idea. Even if it doesn't relate to the theme of your podcast and shit. Our countdown episode was out of the fucking blue.
Facts.
And that shit was fire,
Exactly.
And create content, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Be a creative. That's why he's got it on the side of the cap, you heard?
That's right.
They're going to say tattooed on his neck.
That's a big fact.
Not yet.
Hey, that was beautiful. I like that.
Yeah.
All right,
Shout out to y'all. Good luck, by the way.
Now we are on
Also
to
blessings.
one of the last questions. We have 2 more questions. This one I want to answer because it is angled towards me. I'm not going to say the young man's name who asked it to save face because I do
2
not
minutes.
want to be petty. But the question is, have you ever ghosted someone after one outing/date and why?
Yes. Because they were whack.
Take this shit. All right.
Actually, no, I did that with a person that
Have I done that?
I have.
Wait, do you want us to really answer this before
No,
you
y'all
go
really
down?
answer.
yeah.
You really answer.
Okay.
You really answer because
Yeah.
I got a good one for you.
I ghosted people after one outing, whether it's like good or bad. Like it's just
Of course. I mean,
But why? If it went good, why would you? Why would you
Because
ghost them?
they knew what it was.
What do you- Oh, so
Back when I
you
was back-
talking?
Y'all were riding horseback? What the fuck are y'all niggas
Who fucking like that?
Y'all niggas was playing
I'm
Red Dead?
tight. Generic character.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah.
I think everybody
why?
has ghosted somebody, nigga.
Why?
Sometimes the connection just ain't there.
Word.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you may feel something and then you go out real quick, boom, boom. Maybe something happens in that situation. You just like,
Where you
it's
see-
not really
yeah.
worth my time, man. I got 50,000 things.
Maybe they said something else.
Going
Yeah,
on.
where they put on the ugly face out of nowhere, says something really out of the blue. You're like,
Yeah,
fuck,
like, oh,
like,
wow.
that's how you think?
Wow.
All right, well, you know what, sis? I'll see you later.
That's a fucking fact. But we say that don't be afraid to be yourselves because
Word.
it's like fucking 7 billion people in the world, man. If you disappoint one person, it's all good, all right? So always be true to yourself. Don't try to appease for people, especially when
Right.
you're going out on dates like that. Stay
Or
true.
you're going to get ghosted.
Or you going it's just
You're
gonna be a
gonna
waste
get
of time if you fake. So
Yeah,
just be
word.
real. If you're an asshole, I'm always an asshole. I never fake that. So just stay around. Hey,
Yeah.
y'all know what the time it is.
I mean,
So,
it, just to piggyback on the same
My
thing.
answer to the question: if I ever ghosted anyone after going on an outing or a date, and why? All right, so I'm gonna direct the question straight to this person because I know they will
You just
go. I'm not gonna say their name.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna direct my answer to them. All right, I'm gonna break it down. We did not go on any type of date. We went on an outing that was forcefully so because I had no other choice. If I did not do this, then an agreement that we agreed upon was not gonna happen. Okay, so no, I went out with you to be nice. We hung out. I let you know I wasn't looking for nobody and I did not flirt with you. Nothing happened. And that was just that. You should already knew from the conversation and how the day went that
Shade.
there was nothing else gonna proceed from it. I've never contacted you. I've never really responded to you. You said that you seen me the other day and you said my name and I act like I didn't recognize you. It's because I didn't. I don't know you like that. I don't be around you like that. So you might as well unfollow me and let the shit go because now you aggravating me. That's it. Get off my shit. The fuck? Don't watch me. Watch TV.
Oh, and you
outta
blocked
here.
them in the live. Okay,
I didn't
see
block
you.
him in the live, but
Nigga, I look so quick.
I
If she banged it on him, if she banged it on him after saying that last joint, I would. Oh my God.
I'm saving face. I'm saving face and I'm saving name. But I just feel like when somebody ghosts you or tells you that they're not interested, believe them. If somebody's telling you they're not looking for nothing and they don't act like they are, or you seem more interested than they seem, you need to read vibes. If somebody seems less interested in you or doesn't respond to you or leaves you on red, read those vibes and respect yourself and take yourself out of this equation, because then you start to embarrass yourself for no reason. There's no reason to embarrass yourself. Everybody has been ghosted. I've been ghosted. Shit happened.
This is a celebration.
Get over it.
There's too much attitude in your
literally,
voice.
get over it. That shit is annoying.
Your nose.
Fuck. I don't like when
yeses
people
are
write me
yeses.
3-4 times and I don't respond, and then they keep writing me and then they make me the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy because we don't vibe with each other like that, or because I'm not interested in you and you're interested in me.
Yeah, Billy.
Let the shit go.
Yeah.
Like, let that shit
Yo, shout out
go,
to
bro.
Billy,
I'm
man.
not that important in your
Stay
life.
trying, Billy.
Fuck out of here.
Don't ever give up.
I fuck with that.
Anyway, y'all niggas think I'm sweet, but I'm not. Period.
Yeah, that shit on the high ass note.
Like, all right, so on
She
our
said this
last
candy
question,
salty.
That wasn't the last question.
So if you,
our last question is Kelly's mom. Shout out to
Shout
her.
out
You
to
can
her.
say her
Brother.
name.
Mommy.
all right, well,
What is it? It's right here. Deuces.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you gonna fuck it up now this time.
All right,
Dulces
you're gonna let them.
sueños. No,
The-
sweet.
the
Ooh,
sueños.
she real sexy.
Yo,
Jesus
what are you
Christ.
talking about? Just
Dulces
just,
sueños. That's what she said. That's her act name.
just ask the question.
So,
This
And
is
sweet
his
dreams,
mother.
baby.
so if you had the opportunity to interview an artist on your podcast, who would you invite and why?
Yeah, Ma. That's a good question, man.
Strong question.
I like that. That's content, baby.
Oh, well, since it's Kelly's mother, he's answering first.
She's just so in tune because like we literally just had a conversation a couple of days ago about us being, pardon me, comfortable. What we're at the point that we're comfortable with having more people coming through, guests, artists, whatever the case is.
Sure.
If I was like anybody,
Anybody. Just anybody. If you had the opportunity, opportunities.
It is hard.
that is a difficult question, Ma. Golly,
No, I mean, it's a
I
good
would-
question. That's one you gotta think, man. You gotta think.
that's a fact. Does anybody have anything off the top before I think for like 3 more seconds?
No,
Anybody?
I mean, this is on
I
spot.
think
So
that
either way,
I
we all
would-
thinking, fuck.
I would want J. Cole or Kendrick if I was able to interview an artist, because I feel like we can hold an intellectual conversation, and both of them have been through so much in their careers. Or even Frank
Well,
Ocean.
Frank, I
Like,
definitely.
you know,
interview Frank.
those are artists that have been through ups and downs in their careers by choice. Usually, typically, kind of like they step themselves out of their career and come back. I think that they're very intellectual individuals, and I would love to sit down and kind of pick their mind or even ask questions. Those are people that you can grow from and learn lessons from in one conversation. So I would say either Frank Ocean, J. Cole, or Kendrick Lamar.
I would say, I would definitely want to interview Jay-Z. I definitely would interview Tyler, the Creator.
Ooh,
That's
Tyler
one.
would be
Tyler would be
dope.
funny.
He's not only this funny, he's like behind all that, like, you know, funny shit.
He's-
Like,
he
he's
knows
really
music,
up there.
man.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows what he's like, to be able to didact into that and actually start learning where he came from and all that. You know, just actually
Bro,
get him
just
serious in a moment. Like,
Those
That shit-
Narwhal interviews where Narwhal just gives him like a
All
vinyl
these
and he
random
just
shits.
runs up and down the
he'll
whole
say,
shit.
"Oh,
like,
this person plays saxophone on track 7."
he's
I'm like,
what?
that would be a dope.
Yeah. Could you imagine interviewing Narwhal? But he's not an artist. But
That would be dope.
that'd be
that would be
different.
weird. What'd you give him?
They say, what do you give him?
Yeah, because not where he gives gifts to
A whole
everybody.
bunch of
interviews.
cheese.
That's the white guy, right?
Yeah.
With the long hair.
British
Savant.
guy, so, right?
Yeah, it's a savant.
I would want to interview Pharrell, man.
God damn it.
I would love to sit the fuck
Yeah,
down
he's
with
good.
Pharrell.
Yeah, fuck.
All right, just
You know,
take my answer.
just him being a legend for so long, not only, you know, being a producer, being an artist, being a tastemaker, being somebody that's broken down so many doors, especially in fashion, music, in every sort of way, man. Like the dude's just like you said a savant earlier. Like that was a perfect word to describe him. Like I would love to sit down and talk to Pharrell, dog. Like
Yeah, nah, keep it a buck, I would too.
I wouldn't even like same thing with Jay. Like I wouldn't even want to do it on camera. I mean, let's just chop it up. I mean, let's just talk.
Word.
Let's just keep
That'd
these.
be dope.
You know what I mean? Not make a thing out of it.
That'd be
Took
lit.
your shit,
What
my
about
bad,
you,
bro.
Shay?
Yeah, now I gotta change my answer.
Who would you like to interview?
Nah, he a music guru.
Oh, now
Nah.
it's gonna be Schoolboy Q. Just because how
That's
fun
cool,
it'll be.
yeah.
Okay.
I fuck with that.
That'd be a fun
I fuck
time.
with
I
that.
like the variety
Yeah,
of everyone's.
we good here.
Well, that was our last question.
Yeah.
So we just gonna talk some shit now.
No,
I was
that
gonna
was
say, but,
that's a
that was the
that's a
that was
good point.
the
I mean, hey,
by the way, we are like we said before, like we were talking about interviewing artists and all that. You know, we're gonna extend some invites, and also if you would like to come on the podcast, you already know. Let us know. Hit our DMs because
DMs stay open for
we
everybody.
are looking for people to come in and be special guests. So if you want to be a special guest on our podcast for a solid reason, whether it be music, come and talk sports, come and talk careers, anything like that, we
Or
do
you just really
welcome
the homie.
the we welcome the guests to come in and add content to our podcast. We want everyone to be involved in we're just trying to get this shit blown.
yeah, man. I just
trying
want to have good convo.
Exactly.
Good
That's
vibes.
that's basically what I want. I want a good talk, man.
Also around this area, there's so many like
perspectives.
creative and dope people coming up that I haven't seen on the platform yet. I would love for them to, number one, be on our platform, and number two, just to, broadcast exactly what they talking about and everything to the world. So, let us know, y'all. If you tuned in, you already know what time it is. Episode 100 is coming to a close. Thank y'all
100.
so much for
Thank you, man. Thank you.
tuning in. We in the triple digits. I appreciate all of y'all here.
Man,
Thank you so
mad
much.
love, mad love, man.
My
Mad love.
family, love y'all. We wouldn't be going, like Shells and I wouldn't have gotten this far without y'all. Y'all pulled up at a
Damn,
very
man.
pivotal time.
That's love. That's love.
It's a fact. Know what I
Yeah,
mean?
100%.
Like y'all filled in pieces that we were looking for, and we've been rolling ever since.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to what we got going in 2020. Nah, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Feeling great.
stuff.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to the next 100.
Eventually, we'll tell the second Just Play story.
Eventually, that's not. That's for the. You got to be deep. You got to be deep in the Deadass though to remember. This.
Word.
we promised that shit.
That's not. It's never gonna happen. We promised that shit like in episode 17 and shit. But holla at us.
Word,
You got any
word.
closing words for 100 for the last episode?
I'm happy to
stay
be
tuned for
here,
200,
and stay tuned for 200, another milestone, baby.
Oh yeah, we out here. That
Thanks
concludes
for
it.
everybody joining our live. All y'all niggas that wave, holla at us.
Word,
Under
word.
the DMs.
This nigga
All
said
love.
moi
It's all love.
and didn't say please save it.